What's up guys, JV2017 here, not bringing your daily Destiny tips and tricks video today. We're not doing tips and tricks. I thought I would make a little commentary for you all today, really talking about the current state of the Destiny community and how things are going. Because I am seeing an alarming amount of comments all over the internet, not really on my videos, but they are on my videos in some capacity. They're definitely there. And it's all about, DLC content and some opinions on how Destiny and Bungie have handled it. And I thought I would give my, kind of perspective on what everyone is, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people are saying about Destiny, at least the vocal community. So, first off, the Destiny community. Right now, there is a vocal minority. Let's first off make that distinction between a non-vocal majority and a vocal minority. That means more people don't say anything. That's just a fact. However, a minority of people are speaking up, and that's always how it is. And they're being very destructive. These kinds of people are not providing anything that is constructive. Let's make the distinction between destructive and constructive. So constructive criticism is some kind of improvement or change that you would like to be made that is addressed in a respectful manner that actually is aimed at improving the game, whereas destructive has no intent of being helpful, and it's just in spite of whoever you're demanding the changes from. And this vocal minority is being destructive. They are not helpful. They are not trying to improve the game. They're just not. And so the main concern that's been brought up here is that I keep saying everyone, I want to stop saying that. The vocal minority has been saying that DLC, all the DLC that's been coming out or that will come out, should have been included in the game. And I disagree with this entirely, and I will let you guys know why. So, first off, DLC, downloadable content, is extra content. It came in the industry, I want to say maybe 5 years ago, and it is a big, legitimate part of the industry now. It is a business practice. And for anyone to come out and say DLC should have been part of this game, well, you're going to have to say that about every single game, because it's just extra content. Now, you could have said, yes, it could have been programmed into the game. It could have been put in the game from the start. And like I just said, you have to, if you accept and adopt that stance, you have to also accept the fact that it should have been part of every game, which means that you don't believe that they should sell DLC content at all. There should be no extra content sold for any game. And the reason this is true, especially for Destiny, is because this game offers a bunch of content already. Now, it may seem hollow, however, playtime and the amount of engagement it's a subjective thing. It's not set in stone. Some people will have more fun with this game, some people won't. But the sheer amount of things to do and the attention that you can give this game, there's plenty to do that is worth your $60. I'm sorry. If you spend 20 hours on a game, even today, that you paid $60 on, that is above the standard, okay? Games don't have 20-hour lifespans, especially single-player games. It could be said that the optimal game length is subjective. It's up to opinion, and I totally agree with that. However, Destiny is not a game that is below 20 hours. Actually, it's pretty much 30 to 40 if you play all of this content that's here. The point I'm trying to make here is that there is enough content here for someone that actually enjoys playing the game to get the most out of their $60. That's the catch. You have to actually play this game. You can't play for 10 hours and just be like, wasn't worth my 60. I mean, you can be like that because that's your opinion, and if you don't enjoy the game, there you go. But if you are someone that plays this game and likes to play it, you can get $60 out of this game. You can get your money's worth by playing the game. It's not a game that offers only 10 hours of gameplay and you're done. It's just not true. And the fact is that this DLC was not necessarily needed in this game in order to make it worth your $60. And that is why it is being sold as DLC. That is why I don't believe this DLC should have been in the game. And so now let's kind of focus over to the second part of this, which is the community's entitlement, which is very frustrating. Really, it all stems from the fact that people think that $60, their $60 that they paid for Destiny, entitles them to demand changes and almost act like they're part of the development process. And it's true that the community does have a voice. It's true that Bungie does have a community manager. However, that community manager is a damn good one. His name is Deej, and he is incredibly good, persistent, very good at his job. And he does everything that he listens as much as he possibly can and pays attention to the community's concerns. However, I don't blame him if he doesn't listen to the destructive minority that seems to be plaguing this community at the moment. And let me reiterate that $60 does not entitle anyone to demand changes for this game or demand anything from this game. It does not. You can speak your voice. That's what the community is there for. And if you want to help out, you can post constructive criticism to the community manager. That's how it works. But actually, how people think it works, or how they're attempting to make it work, is to berate and demand changes from the community manager. That's not how it's going to get done. And so, in order for changes to get made, if you are a passionate Destiny player, grow up. Seriously, if you're one of these people, grow the fuck up. Because that's not how the world works. You don't cry and demand like a 5-year-old. That's not how it works. And finally, there seems to be some kind of miscommunication or misunderstanding of the relationship between someone that buys a game and plays it and the developers. This is simple fact right here. If you bought Destiny and you had no part in the development process, you are a consumer. You bought the product. Bungie, Activision, the people that sold you this product, they are the producer, consumer producer. This is the relationship that you're in. That is the reality of this. It's nothing more, and you could say it's a little more because of the community interaction, but beyond that, that's the only say you have in this game, and that's the relationship. It's a producer-consumer relationship. Anyways, guys, this is probably a little, more heated than you guys were expected, but it really bothers me that I belong to a community that is disrespectful and, above all, ignorant about the actual going-ons and the way this system works. The gaming community is vitriolic at times. It really is. And people can be nasty and terrible and misogynistic and all of that stuff, but this is none of that. This is just plain old ignorance and disrespectful, bullshit. So I wanted to clear the air and let you guys know how I feel about this. And of course, as always, please let me know in the comment section below if you disagree with me. I'd like to see what you have to say, because I am open-minded and I am able to see what you guys have on your mind. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget, more Destiny content will be posted on this channel, and I hope you all will join me. Peace.